Most people struggle with hyperpigmentation not because their skincare routine is wrong, but because they are treating the wrong type of pigmentation. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what type of pigmentation you have, what causes it, and which ingredients and products are scientifically proven to treat it. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Radiance Rituals. Hyperpigmentation is one of the most stubborn and emotionally frustrating skin concerns. And the truth is, different types of pigmentations form for different reasons. That means a serum that works beautifully for one person might do nothing for someone else. So, in this video, we are going to break down the main types of pigmentation in detail. Once we understand that, choosing the right ingredients becomes much easier, and so does achieving visible results. Let's begin with the most common type of pigmentation, post inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that is PIH. PIH develops after the skin goes through inflammation or injury. This may happen after acne, irritation from skincare, and eczema flare up, burns, insect bites, or even picking at the skin. When the skin is injured, the pigment producing cells release extra melanin as a protective response. This excess melanin travels upwards and settles in the upper layers of the skin. It appears as brown, tan, grey, or even slightly blue marks depending on your natural skin tone. Because this type sits near the surface, it responds very well to brightening ingredients such as alpha arbutin, kojic acid, vitamin C, and tranexamic acid when they are used consistently. Sun induced hyperpigmentation, often called sunspots, develop because of long term exposure to ultraviolet radiation. Ultraviolet rays overstimulate the pigment producing cells, causing melanin to accumulate in concentrated patches. These patches typically appear on areas that receive the most sun: the forehead, cheeks, temples, upper lip, and nose. Sun induced hyperpigmentation tends to be deeper and more stubborn than post inflammatory hyperpigmentation because ultraviolet damage affects multiple layers of the skin. Strong antioxidants such as vitamin C and pigment regulating ingredients like kojic acid work especially well for this type, but they must be paired with daily sun protection. Melasma is the most complex and persistent form of pigmentation. It is influenced by hormones, heat exposure, inflammation, and ultraviolet radiation. This is why pregnancy, hormonal shifts, or even standing close to a hot stove can worsen melasma. Melasma typically appears as larger symmetrical brown or grayish patches across the cheeks, forehead, nose bridge, and upper lip. The pigment often exists in both the surface layers and deeper layers of the skin, which is why melasma fades slowly and returns easily if not maintained. Tranexamic acid is especially effective for melasma because it helps calm the pigment triggering signals that drive this condition, not just the surface melanin. Now that we understand how these three types of pigmentation form and where they sit in the skin, choosing the right ingredients become far more straightforward. So let's break down the key brightening ingredients and explain how each one works. The first one is alpha arbutin. It slows down the tyrosinase enzyme, which is responsible for the early steps of melanin production. This makes it perfect for post inflammatory hyperpigmentation and early stage sun induced pigmentation. If your pigmentation is deeper or more stubborn, you may need a stronger inhibitor. And that's when kojic acid comes into play. Kojic acid binds to copper ions inside the tyrosinase enzyme. Without copper, the enzyme cannot function properly, so melanin production decreases significantly. This makes kojic acid especially effective for long standing sunspots. But when pigmentation is driven by hormones or inflammation, we need to go deeper. Tranexamic acid. It reduces the signaling pathways that overstimulate melanocytes. This makes it one of the most effective topical ingredients for melasma and recurring pigmentation. And because sun induced pigmentation is so strongly driven by oxidative stress, we need to talk about vitamin C. Vitamin C neutralizes free radicals created by ultraviolet exposure and helps prevent melanin from darkening. It is a powerful brightening ingredient for sunspots and overall radiance. But even the best ingredients will not work without daily sun protection. Ultraviolet rays can reactivate melanin production within minutes even if you are using brightening ingredients. Sunscreen prevents spots from darkening and helps all your skincare ingredients work more effectively. And finally, let's discuss the most important factor, that is consistency. Pigmentation takes time to fade because melanin gradually moves through the skin. Post inflammatory hyperpigmentation and sun induced pigmentation may take 6 to 12 weeks to fade. Melasma may take longer. Consistency is truly the deciding factor in whether you see results. Now that we understand the science behind each ingredient, let's translate that into real products. I have organized the best recommendations based on each type of pigmentation so that you can choose exactly what your skin needs. Post inflammatory hyperpigmentation responds beautifully to alpha arbutin because it gently regulates melanin without causing irritation. Here are the best alpha arbutin serums for acne marks and inflammation related pigmentation. The ordinary alpha arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid, a minimal steady brightening formula ideal for beginners. If you're looking for deeper penetration and faster results, the next option may be better suited to your routine. Minimalist 2% alpha arbutin serum. It is enhanced with dimethyl isosorbide for improved absorption. Avoid only if you're sensitive to aloe vera. For older, more stubborn pigmentation, this next formula offers more advanced brightening. Asaya dark spot correcting serum with Melame complex. This patented complex targets multiple pigment pathways, making it effective for deeper, long standing pigmentation. If you want antioxidant support with your brightening routine, consider this next option, the Dermaco 2% alpha arbutin serum. It supports brightening while including antioxidant extracts. If you want hydration and brightening in a lightweight formula, this next serum is ideal. Beauty of Joseon Glow Deep Serum. It is a hydrating, brightening blend that enhances radiance while fading pigmentation. And if you want barrier support alongside brightening, the next formula is a great fit. The Deconstruct Alpha Arbutin and Niacinamide Serum. It strengthens the skin barrier while gradually reducing pigmentation. And finally, if you want something budget friendly yet effective, here is a great option. Plum 2% alpha arbutin serum, an affordable beginner friendly brightening serum for mild pigmentation. These serums perform best when used consistently for 6 to 12 weeks, paired with sunscreen and a calm, non irritating routine. Post inflammatory hyperpigmentation responds beautifully to gentle, steady brightening. Sun induced pigmentation forms because of long term ultraviolet damage, so it responds best to antioxidants like vitamin C and stronger tyrosinase inhibitors like kojic acid. The first suggestion would be the minimalist 10% vitamin C serum, a great starter option that brightens without irritation. If your skin is sensitive, the next vitamin C derivative may feel gentler. The ordinary ascorbyl glucoside solution 12%, a stable vitamin C derivative suitable for long term use. But if you want a stronger antioxidant combination, the next product is a great choice. Minimalist 16% vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid. Vitamin E and ferulic acid together significantly improve the stability and effectiveness of vitamin C. For a lightweight, glow enhancing vitamin C, this next one is excellent. Plum 15% Mandarin Vitamin C Serum. It is a refreshing, brightening formula suitable for dull and sun damaged skin. And for extremely sensitive skin types, here is a gentle vitamin C option. Claire's freshly juiced vitamin drop, a gentle brightening serum suitable for reactive skin. If you want stabilized vitamin C with added ferulic acid, consider this next option. Deconstruct 10% vitamin C with 0.5% ferulic acid. Offers improved stability and long term brightening benefits. And if you prefer a hydrating vitamin C blend, here is a great choice. The Dermaco 10% vitamin C serum, a balanced hydrating formula that brightens while supporting the skin barrier. And for those who want a soothing vitamin C option, this next serum is ideal. Plum Calendula 10% vitamin C serum, a gentle, hydrating, beginner friendly vitamin C formula. Store vitamin C serums away from heat and sunlight. If the serum turns orange or brown, it has oxidized and should be replaced. Now let's talk about the recommendations for kojic acid. The Dermaco 2% kojic acid serum is a strong melanin regulating serum ideal for persistent sunspots. For soothing brightening benefits, the next serum is a great option. Dr. Sheet's Kesar and Kojic Acid Serum combines kojic acid with saffron extract for enhanced radiance. The next is the Asaya 2% kojic acid plus 1% alpha-arbutin serum. This serum uses a stable form of kojic acid known as kojic dipalmitate paired with alpha-arbutin for a dual brightening effect. It also includes licorice and mulberry extract, which helps soothe the skin while reducing pigmentation. This combination makes it a great option if you want both brightening and hydration. And for extremely stubborn sunspots, this final option is the most potent, the Dermaco 3% kojic acid dark spot corrector gel. It features kojic dipalmitate, azelaic acid, tranexamic acid, and arbutin for intense brightening. Sun-induced pigmentation fades best when antioxidant protection and strong enzyme inhibition are used consistently. Daily sunscreen is essential for preventing redarkening. Melasma requires ingredients that address the internal signaling pathways responsible for excess pigment production. Tranexamic acid is one of the most effective topical ingredients for this. Let's talk about the product recommendations. We have the Minimalist 3% tranexamic acid serum, which is a beginner friendly formula for melasma and recurring pigmentation. If you want a more intensive formula, the next product offers a stronger combination. Fixderma Scarfix tranexamic acid serum. It contains tranexamic acid, kojic dipalmitate, arbutin, and niacinamide for a comprehensive approach. The next serum is a very potent option for melasma. It is the Anua niacinamide 10% and tranexamic acid 4% serum. If you prefer a lightweight calming formula, this next ampule is excellent. Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Tone Brightening Capsule Ampule. It is a calming, hydrating, and suitable for melasma prone skin. And finally, this serum has shown real results within my own family. The Sugandha Advanced Pigmentation Serum. My mother experienced nearly a 50% reduction in melasma with consistent long-term use of this serum. Melasma requires patience and ongoing maintenance. These tranexamic acid-based serums help regulate pigment production, but sunscreen and consistency are essential for visible progress. Always patch test brightening ingredients to prevent irritation or sensitivity. If your pigmentation does not improve after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use, or if the patches deepen or spread, consult a dermatologist for more targeted treatment options. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe for more science-based skincare guidance.